I think people know me as a visual artist, but a big part of what I do is everything. My name is Duke Russell, and I live in Spenard. Where else can you fill up a bowl of game? Get some Chinese, take out, rent a movie, go to a strip club, buy a car or hockey or ring. I'm an artist. I'm a musician. I design things, I engineer things, problem solve. I just work through life. In 1971, my dad and I came up to Alaska. And I was just like, what is this place? I couldn't believe the sense of freedom and the sense of possibility. And that's when I felt like I had a home. It was the first place that I felt like this is it. It was a huge summer of art for me and of exploration. I even had a couple of pictures in the 49th Star, which is an old gift shop. And I had a little picture of a polar bear and a mat and something else for $5. And I'd go there every day to see if it sold. And even though I wasn't super great at it, I kept at it. And that was it. By the time I was 18, my dad left up here and he went back to where his kin was. And I just decided to stay. And shortly thereafter, I met my wife, Marie, and we grew up together. We're 8 weeks apart in age, and she has been an amazing partner. I worked at the bike shop in 79 to 91. It's kind of a conservative business, and I would deal with all the gay people, all the deaf people, and especially all the people from Girdwood. And the bikes has always been kind of a conceptual, anything with a wheel. I've been thinking about this my whole life. It's just a place I go to. I have these ideas where there's a three-wheel bike with this thing off the back that connects to other bikes. This is like a bicycle airplane. I think of it as a big space where we grow, we're self-sustaining, we're cooking. There's my big pan. You go into this special thing on a bicycle train, and it's the only way in, it's the only way out. And it's this whole off-the-grid kind of place. I created this bike utopia because I was tired of accepting the way in which we did things as the way we should be doing things. And I don't want to paint daisies, but I want my art to uplift. Our most famous guy on the corner was Floyd for years, and it was just Floyd. And he had a sign, he put it in a frame, he got kicked out, he won the court case, and he was our guy. All of a sudden it was 2 guys, it was 3 guys, and then it was like dozens of corners all around town. A lot of people sort of just anchorless and just kind of roaming around. And then just people are living their life like they're not even there. And that I cannot do. And I won't do it. And it's like it's not my job, somebody's got to sign up for this. I was a little nervous. If some rando offer me a burrito, I don't know if I'd take it. But sure enough, 30 minutes, man, I had 50 burritos and I pan-fried them in butter, and they were gone. And everybody's really appreciative. And that was the beginning of it. You dream it can be a reality. And with the bike trailer, with the mobile kitchen, that was another revelation. It's like, I don't need to build this big thing. I'll get some action packers and put it on the back of my scooter, and I don't need a big apparatus, Great. I started serving at the Sullivan when it snowed 4 feet in December. And the place that I was going in Mountain View was so covered with snow, there was no place for me to really set up. Being in that arena was like a dystopian sci-fi novel. The gray walls, this concrete everywhere, it was really just creepy. I've seen that neglect. I've seen the maybes and the ifs and the almost. And as I get closer, as I understand the dynamic of those who are trying to work on this problem, there are so many fragile egos in play and so many toes to step on or not to step on. It's just this weird, awkward You can't even call it a dance. You know, number one, if a guy wants to go out and feed burritos to whoever the hell he wants to, it's no business of absolutely anyone's. And when people ask about what it costs, I mean, that's like the 20th thing down on the list of all the benefits and all of the other things that are happening. I feel pretty powerful in the back of my car's 10 gallons or 15 gallons of soup, and I'm about to change 300 people's day. It's not that hard. You know, that's the point I'm really trying to make. It's within arm's reach, and it's in our minds. It's in that old script that we have to always go back to. I have some old crap in the back of my pantry I could give you, instead of like, what exciting new dish are we going to serve our brothers and sisters? You know, it's just like kind of common, it's courtesy. You know, it's just like, that's what I would eat. I think the line that runs through all of these things is the human condition.
Babe, this dream I have, it feels like it might ruin me. And everyone's acting like it's so cool. And everyone's saying this is so you. I never learned to dance.
We are a generous city. We've always been a generous city, and we have to remind ourselves, yeah, we're individuals in our homes and stuff, but we've always survived through cooperation and collaboration. Get an escort, call a cop, get somebody work done right on the spot. This is why I love